Hello there, welcome to Story Splinters After Dark. I'm Elena, and on this channel, I'm going to talk about anything that occupies me at the moment, and which I cannot cover on my main channel, Story Splinters, which currently is a bit dead, but I'm going to start working on content soon. So, yeah. And today I want to talk to you about why anime, why the medium is important to me. A couple of days ago, I talked to my brother's girlfriend about live action TV shows, and I realized that I rarely watch them anymore, and I could not explain why. Besides some sitcoms I binged and shows I basically just was looking forward to finish, like for example Game of Thrones this year or Mr. Robot. They just tend to appeal to me less than many anime shows. And I think there are several reasons for this situation, but the most important one is probably a personal one. And for those of you who don't know, I have been a university student for quite a while now, and even though I do like the content of my studies, I have repeatedly been struggling with not only a lack of motivation, but also with establishing my self-esteem and an overall feeling of just being lost, basically. And in the last 2 years, I rediscovered the medium and watched not only a lot of shows, probably around 80 to 90 maybe, but also absolutely immersed myself in the community and in the reviewing community, which led to me writing analysis and even creating some videos. And while disconnecting myself from uni and the people I study with, I started identifying myself more and more with people who are into anime and have a more layered look on anime as such. And I love the fact that I did so, but at the same time, it made me realize that the thing I want to do 24/7 is being creative in any way. Like, I have been writing poems since I was 10, and sometimes I also like to write short stories, but above all, just presenting my perspectives and writing texts on media topics that I find interesting. And anime has become a way not only to distract myself, but to discover what themes and realizations I actually value in stories and which I do not. Well, nostalgia probably also plays an important role in this whole process, as I have come in contact with anime from early on, with mostly shonen shows, but also a bunch of Ghibli movies, of course. And it had an impact on me that I couldn't forget, even though I somehow got disconnected from it for quite a while. Like in my teens, I haven't watched any anime, or maybe like 2 or 3. And even though anime, or at least certain shows and movies from the medium, become more accessible and mainstream, anime at its core is still a medium with many shows that deal with topics like being an outcast or being in an identity crisis and depression and social pressure and just being pushed into a form that does not really suit you, up to the point where you're suffering from it, especially when the plot has teenage or rather young characters, which most anime do. But the thing is that the sort of identity crisis does not exclusively concern kids, but everyone. And I have been there and I'm right there now. And even though I still need to figure my shit out, I'm glad that I somehow gained the courage, or how a lot of other people probably see it, the recklessness to spend more time on anime analysis or on, yeah, the things that I enjoy basically. And maybe, hopefully, be successful with it one day. So, yeah, that are my thoughts on it. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas time and keep watching.